It's the Athletics and the Chicago Cubs. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Shota Imanaga.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Ready to go now. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Foul ball there. Left-hand hitter waits. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Shota in his second season, 31 years old, and he was born in Japan.
Hey!
1 out, bases empty. And the sweeper is off the plate. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Two down, bases empty. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Ball 1, no strike. Nope, that's inside.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. way out front for strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he won a round. A's go quickly and quietly there. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. This is the World Series on the show. And we're back. And on the hill today, Luis Severino.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
We go to the bottom of the first. Leading off, Michael Busch. That's
Ball
off the inside corner, and that's ball one. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Set down on strikes. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ian Happ up to hit. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Severino. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one ripped. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first-inning lead.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the dirt. And a swing and a miss.
This would be huge right here if they could get on the board and be the first ones to score in this one with the home field advantage. Get that crowd behind you and just intimidate the opposition a little bit more.
Zips it across, and Tucker is retired. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Singy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to. Being the superstar player in this lineup, they are going to pitch you very tough. And you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one.
On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Half on his way home. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So 2 down. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one.
1-0.
One run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of the World Series. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Game 1 of the World Series. Now here is Tyler Soderstrom. So far the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun, trust your ability.
You know, Siggy, there's some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series, that's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off, go out there, know that this is a rare opportunity, and just play your best.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. And there's a foul ball. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. One down, base is empty. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And that one fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in. Safe at second.
He's in there. He's safe.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 outs. Going to count 1 and 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
Wilson on at second with 2 down. Fastball is outside. Max Schumann in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The A's strand 1, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Severino back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Clark settles under it. Hooks it away for the out. Now at the plate, Miguel Amaya. And that's down and away. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Here's Nico Horner. Ball 1 there. Severino kicks, deals. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Soderstrom makes the play, and it's out number 3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the third baseman, Max Schumann. And that one fouled off. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, They'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Denzel Clark up next for the A's. Down and away for ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Inside, 2-2. And that's outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Next to hit, Lawrence Butler. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Swanson went deep in his most recent game.
Hey!
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's inside.
Fastball for a strike at 95. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Headed towards the corner. Butler giving chase. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping in, Michael Busch. Led off the game with a strikeout. Out towards left center. Soderstrom drifts towards it. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Brent Rooker. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Rooker, 30 years old now. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Check swing, called strike.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense. These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's down and in. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Kurtz stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the World Series. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, Swanson. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're down 1-0. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Soderstrom makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Kyle Tucker. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. This one in the air. And there's two away. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ripped to third. That ends the frame. Cubs leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Game 1 of the World Series. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Shota back to work. And there's a ball.
You know, these A's, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2. And another ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one the other way. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
The last thing you want to happen is to swing at a ball out of the zone in a 3-0 count. That would have been a called strike, just like everyone in the stadium was expecting. Credit to the hitter for taking advantage of that situation for a double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Digging in, Jacob Wilson doubled his first time. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In the air on the infield. Squeezes it, and there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Grounded out his first time up. Going away. Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Man at second. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
So 2 down now, and here is Max Schumann. Struck out swinging his first time. Late on that fastball.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Next pitch is outside. Got him. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at the friendly confines, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Now, Nico Horner. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Outside low, 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
This to center field, and it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swanson takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Man at first, 1 away. Horner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Severino checks the runner. Horner back in on a dive. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Fouls one off. 2-2. Up the middle. Gets it to first. And Swanson is set down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Shaw in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In the air, out towards left center, and that is that. One left for the Cubs, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back at the plate. Denzel Clark. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremally careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way. Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And out number 1 on the grab. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. 0 for 2 in this one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Now the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And we're level. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Rooker will hit next. First pitch misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in Game 1 of the World Series.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Here's a 1-2. A swing and a soft liner. Oh, he gloves it.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and he just misses.
Definitely
Ball
a
one, no
frustrating
strike.
day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, and here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swung on, belted. That one's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-1.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
On the ground right side. And foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And that one hit to first, and he takes it himself for the out. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. That one pushed foul. Fouled off left side. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And 1-2. Out to short, Wilson. Third out, and that ends the frame. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Oh, you can't ask for a better start to this series if you're the home team. You've got the lead, your starter's still on the mound, and there's a chance he finishes this thing.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Activity in the bullpen. Daniel Palencia up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Pomerantz getting cranked up as well. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That one to first, but that rolls foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Shota Imanaga is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Daniel Palencia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Shea Langoliers digs in now. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Fouled off down the right side. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. So the tying run at second just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Jacob Wilson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And it's second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Check swing, appeal to first, and no swing. It's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, no outs. Wilson getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering way upstairs. On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker brings it in. Runner tagging from third. To the plate. Safe. And we are tied.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now the third baseman, Max Schumann. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And that is out of play. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Crow Armstrong going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. We are tied 2-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Justin Sterner. And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Swing and a foul straight back. Sterner goes 6'1", 28 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Oh, that got him.
That ball got him.
And the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
That misses the zone. Ball one. Action in the pen down there. Number 49, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. One away. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Right through there for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
That's a ball.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
This one in the air right field. Butler. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate. Save. And they take the lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Dansby Swanson stands in. And that's too high.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sack fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Check swing, called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the A's 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andrew Kittredge.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark. And that one fouled off. And a bunt towards third. And that's foul. Pitch misses there. And a count 1-2. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Brad Keller up and throwing. Pomerantz warming up as well. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. He's already homered in this game. First pitch just misses. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in Game 1 of the World Series. Next offering is down low. Up the middle, and that one handled. Jump throw across his body. On the money. Nice play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. 0 for 3 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. A's go quickly and quietly there. They're down 3-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 49.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. And first offering is fouled off. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. In the dirt, now 1-2. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Michael Busch now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The A's bullpen has some movement. Tyler Ferguson, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Next one in the dirt. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. He swings and fouls one off. Splits the plate, and now 2-2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
One down, base is empty. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. Foul ball there. Lifted in the air down the left side. Soderstrom hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Now here is Kyle Tucker. First offering, and it just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-0. And a foul ball. Next offering way off the plate.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Two outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. That one hammered center field. That's bad. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A 3-run dinger. It's 6-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Number 49 done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Tyler Ferguson takes over on the mound.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 44.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move.
And now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. That's in there, and it's 0-1. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So the Cubs get 3 on this blast. Last chance coming up for the A's. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Pomeranz.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Nick Kurtz digs in now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Colin Ray up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Soroka also getting ready. Next offering is downstairs.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Started after the 2-0, down appeal to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one finds the zone, and it's 3-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Man at first, nobody out. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Clips the corner. That's strike 1. The Cubs leading by 4 here in the late stages of game 1. Next pitch is downstairs. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Shaw puts it away, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
He's 2 outs away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And this one bounces away from Amaya. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Kurtz over at second, 1 down.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Hit in the air out to center field. Swanson makes the grab, 2 down. The Athletics down to their last out. And now here is Jacob Wilson. In there at the knees. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
Pomeranz 1 strike away from securing game 1. That one back and out of here. He jacks that one out to left. It's 6-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Drew Pomerantz will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Brad Keller.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And now Zach Geloff. That one catches the corner for a strike. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.